me get all situated. We got some stuff to talk about. Nope, can't find what I'm looking for. So, as the title says, what are you afraid of? I kind of want to open up this live video to people that are either watching what I do and wanting to do it, but they're afraid, or people that already do it and are afraid, right? Like, so I want to open it up for you guys. I want to ask, or excuse me, I want you to ask me or explain to me in the comments what you might be afraid of, and then I want to talk about it and prove you wrong, because I promise you, you got nothing to be afraid of. The reason that I'm doing this video right now is because today I got like 4 or 5 messages from people that all want to join my team, and they all said the same thing. They all said that they are afraid. There's nothing wrong with being afraid to an extent, right? When you let it affect what you're going to do with your life, then that's a completely different story, right? So, you know, I asked them, you know, well, what exactly are you afraid of, right? Are you afraid of being successful? Are you afraid of making money? I mean, are you afraid of being a potential millionaire one day? Like, I mean, if you're afraid of that, then you definitely don't belong in this business, because you don't deserve the money that you could be making. I promise you. Nobody should be afraid of being successful, ever. But what are you afraid of, right? Like, what are you afraid of? So that's why I'm going to throw it out to you guys. Like, I want to know. You know, something that I say a lot, like I just said, is, are you afraid of money? You know, or are you afraid of failing in this business, right? Like, you have to look at it as, what the hell are you afraid of? You know, because what can this business do for you that your current job is not doing for you? That's what you have to look at. That's how you have to think. You know, are you afraid of making money? Are you afraid of being successful? Are you afraid of being, you know, a work from home, full-time family, right? How that scares anybody, I don't know. Are you afraid of actually being successful in this business? Are you afraid of not being successful in this business? Are you afraid of wasting $100 that you don't have just so you can sign up, just so you could end up not doing what you know, expected to do? I hate to break it to you, okay? But nobody is in control of whether you succeed or not in this business but you. Not the business, not me, not your upline or whoever you signed up with, not even the products. Nobody but you. So if you're afraid of joining this business because you're afraid of failing, then you need to look at yourself, because nobody is going to make you fail except for you. Okay? So no matter how nervous you might be, no matter how, you know, I don't know if I could do this, right? Nobody actually gets into this and thinks, I can't do it, right? I can't do it. Or I can do it, should I say. Sorry, I'm trying to read what you guys are writing. You're not, okay. I'm going to get back to that in a second. So nobody gets into this saying, yeah, I got this, I could do this, right? Hardly anybody does that. That's a rare breed of people. And so I promise you, everybody's scared. But what are you more afraid of, right? Are you afraid of getting into this and failing because of yourself, nobody else? You would be the one failing, nobody else, okay? Or are you afraid, even more than that, to stay in the current situation that you're in, okay? Not having enough money, living paycheck to barely next paycheck, all right? Not having a successful future for your family, right? What are you afraid of, okay? Because that's what you have to look at. And again, like I said, if you're just hopping on now, if you sign up for this and you fail, that is on you, okay? So you have to then dig a little deeper and say, well, why am I afraid of failing? Have you done stuff in the past where you can't trust yourself now to be successful? Have you done stuff in the past? You have a track record of starting something and then never finishing it, right? It's not the business that's going to fail you. It's going to be yourself. So you need to look at that before you think, oh, I can't do this because, oh, I don't want to make posts. I don't want to do this. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with you. So if you fail, again, it's on you. Not that I want anybody to fail, but remember that. It has nobody else has any place in that sentence but you, okay? So think about that though. Like, This business has the opportunity, I know for a fact because I'm in this situation and I have done so for the last 4 years, okay, as well as numerous friends of mine. This business has the opportunity to change your life financially, okay? When I ask people, why would you want to join this business? Well, I want to make more money. Well, why do you want to make more money? Right? What is it going to do for you? You don't just want to make more money. What is the purpose? What is the reason? Well, because I want to make more money so I can help my husband out. Or, oh, I want to make more money so I have more time with my family. Okay, well, what is that money and that time going to do for you? Keep digging. Keep thinking deeper, okay? Don't just stop at, oh, I want to make more money because I want to help my husband out. Sorry, guys, I just lost service. I want to help my husband out. That doesn't mean anything. That's not going to push you. That's not going to make you successful because you want to make some money to help your husband out. You have to know with everything inside of you why you want to make that money, why you want to help him out. Is he stressed out from work? Are you fighting all the time when he gets home? Do you want a happier marriage? Do you want to see your kids see your husband more so that way he is home more so he's not working all the time? Is that what you want the money for? Those are the things that you need to think about, right? Because I promise you, when you start thinking about all of those details, you're going to get over your fear real fast. Real fast, because none of that's going to matter, because all that should matter is yourself, your family, your babies, your future together, okay? All of that combined, that's what should matter, not your damn fear. Not your damn fear, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. So you have the power to do it. So you either do it or you don't. But don't sit there and make excuses. Don't sit there and say, oh, I'm too afraid to do it. Right? If you are too afraid to do it, then you are not ready to be successful, right? You could say all you want, oh, I want $1 million. You're not ready for $1 million if you are too afraid to go out there and try and get $1 million. You are not ready. You are still in a position of lack. You are still in a position of, I don't have anything to be, to be happy about in my life because I have this crappy dead-end job. My husband's always miserable because he comes home from work depressed. The kids never see him. I barely see the kids. The babysitter's watching my freaking kid grow up while I'm at work. All of those things, okay? That's what you are seeing yourself and your future with because you're too afraid, right? I'll call you out on it. You're too afraid. And I will call anybody out on it because I was afraid, right? But I was not more afraid to do this than I was to stay in the situation that I was in, of being on unemployment, of being broke as a joke, of being in a position where I was in my early 30s, okay? And God forbid something happened with my rent, I'd have to call my mom and dad. Are you serious? A 30-year-old woman has to call her mom and dad if, God forbid, I couldn't pay the bill that month? Hell no. Now I get years later why my mother wanted to smack me upside my head, because she didn't raise me that way. I was not given a life, okay, that I was given to go and turn around and say, Mom, can I borrow some money? Hell no. Absolutely not. You are in the position to change your life. So why are you not doing it? You watch me make my posts. You watch me do my videos. You ask me these questions. But then the last thing you say to me is, I'm afraid. I get it. You are afraid. Do you want to know something? A lot of people aren't even afraid of failing. A lot of people are afraid of success. A lot of people are afraid to succeed because a lot of responsibility comes with that, right? I made a video recently where I talked about this. You might get looked at differently by your friends and family. Screw them, okay? Because your real friends and family that love you will support you no matter what kind of money you're making, whether you're broke as a joke or you're a millionaire. They will support you and be happy for you as long as you are happy, all right? But if you get into this business and you're sitting there like completely not able to convince yourself, let alone your friends and family, of course they're going to look at you like, what the hell are you doing, right? That happens all the time, which brings me to something that somebody asked me yesterday. How do you deal with people? How do you deal with friends and family that are basically telling you that you wasted money or that you're getting into something that, you shouldn't be getting into? This is a waste of time, blah, 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 okay? Because that's what I hear, blah, blah, blah. My mom and my dad, they might love the crap out of me and want everything in the world for me, okay, as their daughter. But I can promise you that the first time I got my paycheck where I was super, super excited, they weren't, okay? So that's not just me, right? That's everybody. Everybody. They're family, okay? Family does that. Family only wants the best for you, but I can promise you that no matter how good you might be doing, it's still maybe never ever going to be enough, right? Like, I was making a joke recently where I could be however much money, right? However much money I was making, where I was super, super successful. The first thing that my mom, as much as I love her, and if she's watching this, she'll probably laugh. The first thing that my mom and dad would say to me, even through my success, is, but do you have health benefits, Jessica? Are you doing enough to make your health benefits? Are they giving you, I mean, it's always something, right? So you either laugh about it and keep doing what you have to do, or sit there and let it ruin your life. What are you going to do, right? What is your choice? Because all I know is that my friends and family, I love them to pieces and they love me to pieces. And no matter what I'm doing in my life, they're going to support me, whether they open their mouth about it or they keep their mouth shut, okay? But they're still going to be there for me, and I'm still going to do what I want to do. So that's the difference. That's when everybody's asking me, well, what do I do about people that don't, my family and my friends are telling me, who cares? Who gives a crap what they say? Are they paying your bills? Are they? Because last I checked, I was paying my own bills. So as far as I know, unless they are paying your bills for you, they have nothing to say aside from, I love you, I want the best for you, I wish you all the success in the world, I hope this works out for you. The end. And if they don't say anything like that, you put them away. The end. You put them out of your business until they are fully capable of accepting what you do. It's not like you're going out and standing on a corner, okay? It's not like you're going out and being a drug dealer. You're in a work from home business. Tell them to get the hell over it. It's your life. Like, it's insane. Aw, Joey, I love you. Thank you. See, right there, family friend. And he supports me. Do you see? He may not even give a crap about the raps, but he supports me. Why? Because there's love there. When you have love between friends and family and people that you grew up with, it doesn't matter what they say, you guys. You have to remember that you're doing this for you. You're doing this for you, and there's always going to be opinions. There's always going to be opinions. On the greatest day of your life of getting married, you will still hear opinions from friends and family. Hi, I was there, and I'm sure you were too, okay? But they still love you. It doesn't matter. They still love you. So do your thing. Do not jump the ship because your family says that you're wasting your money, okay? They're going to be singing a different tune when you're making a lot of money. I promise you, I've seen it, okay? All of my friends, I have seen this happen to them, all right? My friends and family support me no matter what I'm doing, okay? As long as I am not hurting myself in any way, as long as I am not hurting them in any way, they're friends and family. At the end of the day, like I said, who's paying your damn bills? You are, right? Who owns your house? Who's paying your rent? You are. So stop worrying about everybody else and what they have to say and just do what you have to do to be successful. That's it. And you know what's going to be even funnier? When a year down the line, when you are successful, they're going to be knocking on your door asking you, how can I join this business? I promise you, because it's what happened to me. I promise you, because it's what happens to all my friends. I'm telling you, just do what you have to do, okay? Exactly, Miranda. Success will silence them. You cannot, and I say this all the time, you can be bullied for anything, okay? You cannot be bullied or talked down to for being successful. You cannot be bullied or talked down to and not be supported by people that you love because you are making something of your life, okay? And if they are doing that to you, they don't need to be in your life, right? They don't need that part of your life. They don't need to be there. So again, do what you have to do. Do not worry about all the people around you, okay? Don't even worry about other distributors, right? Because that's another thing. I see so many people get so focused and caught up on comparing. Oh, this one's here. We started at the same time, but now she's an ambassador and I'm only a diamond. Who cares? Who cares? Because you know what? You need to start thinking like a businesswoman. When you turn out to be an ambassador, whose story is going to be better? Yours or theirs? The one that was struggling more, right? The one that took longer to get there but still pushed forward. That's whose story is going to make me sit up and say, wow, you know what? Good for them. So stop comparing yourself to other distributors, other businesses, other people. It's not necessary. And there's my mom just hopping on right now. Hi, Mom. I was just talking about you. Stop it. Just stop. So anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you guys today because, again, I got so many messages today. And then yesterday, a few people were asking me to do a video about, you know, what do you do when your family's not supportive? And again, here is what I ask you. Do they have access to your bank account? No. Do they pay your bills? No. Yes, Mom, I was. I was actually talking about when I first told you and Daddy about my paycheck. I said all good things. But how you said, in typical mom and dad fashion, $700, Jessica, is not going to be enough. I swear to you guys, that's exactly what she said. And I was like, all right, Mom, fine. Well, I'm just going to keep doing what I have to do. And you know what? It took her like that to support me because they love me. My parents love me. And your parents love you, hopefully. And your friends and family do as well. So stop worrying about it. And if any of your friends say, oh, what do you do? And blah, 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 blah. Go ask to see their bank account. Okay? Go ask to see their bank account. Because you know what? The only people that you want to be focused on is you and somebody who is making more than you. Okay? Just like I say, when you sign up with distributors or when you're doing this, when you're doing that, are you going to listen to somebody that's not doing what you want to do? Are you going to listen to somebody that doesn't have a bank account the size that you want to grow yours to? Why would you listen to that person? Right? They're not doing what you see yourself doing, so cut it out. Don't listen to them. They have nothing to say to you. They do not have a leg to stand on. If somebody came to me, okay, and was not making over 6 figures a year, because my goal is 6, 7 figures a year, because I have high goals here, okay? 8 figures. Let's even go higher. Let's go as high as we can go, because I believe that I can get there one day. If somebody came up to me and said, what are you doing this bullshit for? Why are you doing this? This is a waste of money. And they were working a 9 to 5, could barely make ends meet, I'm going to laugh in their face. Because what they say has nothing to do with what I see myself doing. So that's how you have to look at these things. Whoever is cracking down on you, unless they are a millionaire, and even then, forget it, but unless they are a millionaire, they don't have a leg to stand on. They do not have a leg to stand on. They don't need to be worried about what you're doing. You worry about what you're doing. So, what did you say, Mommy? Thank you. You see that, guys? Do you see? That was the same woman that said, but you don't have health benefits, Jessica. You don't have this, Jessica. $700 for your first month is crap, Jessica. Do you see how she support me? I'm telling you guys, they will turn around, okay? And you know what's even better? Is that I've been able to be in a position where I've been able to give back in whatever way, whenever I could, to the people that I love. That is what matters to me. I don't care how much money we may make in this business. It's what I do with that money. Yeah, I'll have fun. I'll do this. I'll do that. But the people that matter to me, right? The ones that are supportive to me, the ones that have changed their tune, right? You could bet your life that I will do anything for them with any amount of money I can, okay? And that's the difference. That's where you will start seeing people that are not supporting you be thankful that you do have a position where you pushed yourself and you got into something where you were just like, I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to make something of myself. And guess what? You can make something of yourself in this business. Like, just because you do not work at a brick and mortar on the corner for, you know, Deborah's Cupcake Store, right? Does not mean that you cannot be a success working from home. Like, you can work anywhere as long as you are working and you're making money. That's a job. That's a job. And as long as you love it, that's a career. Okay? So be passionate about what you're getting into. If you're getting into it works right now and you are concerned about who's going to be supportive, again, like I said, you pay your bills. So the only person that should be supporting you right now is you. The end, right? And if you are already in it works and you are feeling, you know, down because of people in your life, you know, talking here, talking there, whatever, watch how they change their tune when you get successful, right? And not to say that it's because they want money. That's not friends and family. That's not true friends and family. It's because they see the light. They see that, you know what, you worked to get where you have to go, and they're proud of you. They are proud of you, and they will change their tune, I promise you. So, all right, I have to go make dinner. I think I have to make dinner. Does anybody know what time it is? I don't know. hold on. Before I do any of that, though, I just want to make sure that I did not skip. I apologize. Joey, that was the nicest compliment you've ever given me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping anything that anybody has asked. Okay. Use their doubts as motivation to kill it. Success will silence them. Yes, Miranda. All right, you guys. Yes, you do sound like that, Mom. You guys, my mom's awesome. She's awesome. Exactly. I'm so glad that you wrote that. My desire to succeed is greater than my fear of failure. Okay? And adding to that should be, my desire to succeed is greater than my fear of failure or what any other person has to say to me or about me on what I have to do with my life. Period. That is where I'm going to leave you guys. Have a wonderful evening. I might do some more videos later. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to put out there because a lot of people have been asking me to do specific videos. So probably some more training stuff. And yeah, so again, thank you guys for hopping on. Lately I've been on a video craze and people seem to really like it. So, and if you don't, I really don't care. But either way, if you're watching on here, awesome. If you're watching on YouTube when I upload it, please do not forget to subscribe and like and all of that goodness. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Goodbye.